just about to start my workout for today. This week we have been focusing on our lower bodies, and again today this workout is going to be focused on the lower body. So abs, core, glutes, and legs. No push-ups, no lifting of any kind. The only thing that you're going to need today is an exercise mat or a towel. So I will walk you through the exercises as we're going. They're all very simple, basic body weight exercises. If you want to do this workout with me today, go ahead and grab a mat or a towel. Take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up. We're going to get right into it. Just very quickly before we begin, since we are focusing on the lower body, there's going to be a lot of squats, a lot of lunges. So just a few points to keep in mind so that you are doing the exercises with the proper form. Please remember that you want your shoulders back and down, chest lifted high. Keep those abs, keep your core nice and strong and tight and engaged throughout the entire exercise. Keep your back flat, so don't let your back round or arch, and keep the weight in your heels, okay? So the first exercise is going to be a side lunge with a knee up. So I'm gonna come down in my side lunge position. So make sure you're pushing your booty back and keeping your back flat and the weight in the heel of this standing foot. Now these toes are pointed straight kind of towards you right now. What I want you to do is take the toes of your standing foot and angle them out slightly at kind of a 45-degree angle. Because of the movement in this exercise, it's going to help with your stability, and it's also going to help you target your glutes, which is what we're going for. So you're going to sink down into your lunge and twist your body so that you are touching the outside of this knee that's bent with your opposite hand. This is your starting position. Now you're going to twist your body this way, lifting the other leg, bending the knee, and twisting so that now with the other hand, you're going to come around and touch the outside of this knee, and you're going to hold. Okay, so you're going to hold this position just for a second, just until you feel like you have control of the movement, and you could hold it longer if you wanted to. Pressing the heel of this standing foot into the ground and activating all of those muscles in that standing leg from your foot all the way up to your glutes, and really feel those glutes, okay? Then you're gonna go straight into your next rep. So put that foot down, twist back this way, and touch the outside of this knee, return to your starting position, okay? That's the first exercise. We're going to be staying on one leg for 20 reps. So if you're ready to go, we're gonna get started right now. All right, timer's going. So come down to your side lunge position. Make sure those toes are pointed out at a 45-degree angle, and you're gonna touch the outside of this knee. Now lift the leg and hold the knee. Now straight into rep number 2. So twist back, touch the outside of this knee, lift the leg, hold the knee. That's 2. 3. 4, keep going. So it's not a movement that can be rushed. Touch the knee, grab the knee and hold. Back into your lunge, touch the outside of the knee of the leg that's bent, touch the knee and hold. That's 13, 14, 15, 5 more. That's 20. Shake it off. We're going to do 20 reps on the other leg, but first, we are going to do a little bit of cardio. A half burpee plus 2 squats with a twist jump. So when I say a half burpee, I mean a burpee without a push-up. So it's just like the bonus burpee we do at the end of each workout, but with no push-up. So I'm just going to bend down, put my hands on the ground in front of me. Now I'm going to jump. You can step your feet back if you need to. I'm going to jump my feet back into a plank position, and now jump them right back in. and now stand. And now from here, I'm going to do 2 squats with a little twist jump. So squat down, and then on the way up from the squat, I'm going to jump and kind of twist my body in this direction. And then jump back into my next squat, and on the way up from my second squat, I'm gonna jump and twist my body the opposite way, okay? That's 1 rep. So it'll look like this. I'll put together half burpee, squat, twist jump, squat, twist jump the other way, okay? That's 1 rep. We're doing 40 of those. Do them unbroken if you can. If you need to pause and take breaks and break them up into sets of 10, do whatever you need to do to make it work for you, but let's get on with the show. On with the show, this is it. What am I trying to say? Let's get on with it. All right, so 40 reps, here we go. So, half burpee, squat, twist jump, squat, twist jump the other way. That's 1. Half burpee, squat, twist, squat, twist. That's 2. Keep going. We're going to 40. That's only 10 for me, and I already need a rest break. Go at your own pace. If you have better stamina than I do, and you don't need to rest, keep going. You can always skip ahead in the video if you finish before I do. I obviously can't do more than 10 of these without taking a rest. So I'm going to do my best. I've completed 10 reps, so I need to do another 30 reps. So I'm gonna do my best to see if I can do 3 more sets of 10 and at least keep each of those sets of 10 unbroken if I can. So when you're ready, of course, if you need a longer rest, you can pause the video if you want to stay with me. And when you're ready, come back. I'm going to start on my next 10 reps. Here we go. I think that was 19. So that's 20 for me. Just need to wait a minute or so. For my breathing to slow down, for my heart rate to come down a little bit. I have 2 more sets of 10, and then we're done with this exercise. So again, I'm gonna do my best to get through the next set of 10 unbroken. It's probably been about a minute, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's been a minute, but it's probably been like 5. Anyway, I think it's probably about a minute. So let's go ahead, when you're ready, let's get started on our next set of 10. So I'm picking up my count at 20. Seven, 28, 29, last one for now. That's 30. So again, I'm taking a good long minute or so to rest. Waiting till I'm able to slow down my breathing and lower my heart rate a bit. We have to finish up with 1 more set of 10 of this cardio exercise, and then we'll move on and finish our side lunge and knee up exercise with 20 reps on the other leg, okay? I'm just going by feel. I think it's probably been about a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and attempt my last set of 10 without stopping. Here we go, picking up my count at 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35, 5 more. 36. 37. 38. 39, last one. That's 40. So now we have to finish up this first little section with another 20 reps of our side lunge knee up exercise on the other leg. So this is my weaker leg. It's probably going to be more challenging for me. Just do your best. So shoulders back and down, chest lifted high. Strong, tight, engaged core. Feel those abs. Push the booty back. Back flat, sink into the heel of this standing leg. Twist the body and touch the outside of this knee with the opposite hand. This is our starting position. Now you're gonna lift the other leg and twist to meet the outside of that knee with your other hand, okay? So from this position, remember to have your toes pointing out slightly at a 45-degree angle. So lunge down, touch the outside of this knee. Now lift the leg. I'm gonna start it again because obviously I had zero control over that. Be patient with yourself as you're fatigued and you might be on your weaker side and you're having to adjust to balancing on the other side. Just take it slow and be patient. So lunging down, touch the outside of this knee. Now lift the opposite leg. Reach across, grab the outside of that knee and hold the leg. Return to the starting position. I'm not going to count that rep because I didn't like it. So here we go, 20 reps. I'm gonna zip the lip and focus on what I'm doing so hopefully I can improve my balance and make these clean. Here we go. That was 10. I'm just starting that one over because my first 10 reps, since I started counting, were pretty clean. I want to see if I can do another 10 clean. So. More. That was 20. But I'm gonna do another 5 because I really didn't like a couple of those. You have to decide if the rep has enough integrity that you want to count it or not. Every rep's not gonna be exactly picture perfect, but you have to decide if it's good enough for you. If it is counted, if it's not, you can redo it. It's your workout. I'm gonna do another 5 on this side because I would really like to string together a few more really nice, good, clean, quality reps. That was 4 clean reps, plus one little wobbly one, but overall I'm good with that. That exercise is a lot harder than it looks, So if you're just watching me do it and you're wondering why I'm struggling so much and wobbling all over the place, try it, because it's actually a pretty difficult exercise, but we're done with it. Expect to see it again soon though, because this is the first time I'm trying it. I found it very challenging and I really want to get better at it. And I also think that it's great. It's a great exercise. So expect to see more of that one. Expect to see it again soon. But for now, we are moving on. So this next exercise, we're gonna do some thriller abs. What are thriller abs? I'm so glad you asked. So come down onto your mat and you're going to get into this pose like you are Michael Jackson on the cover of Thriller, okay? So come down on your side. You have this elbow on the mat for support and this hand is in front of you. Your back leg, you have your knee bent and this foot is flat on the mat and you're gonna extend that front leg out in front of you, okay? This is your starting position. You're gonna take that top arm and lift it up overhead, and from here, you're gonna lift the leg, your straight leg, and then come and meet the toes with the fingers of this opposite hand, like that, okay? And then lower the leg, extend the arm back up overhead, return to your starting position. That's 1 rep. We'll be doing 20 of those, okay? So lift the leg, touch the toes, lower the leg, extend the arm overhead. That's 1. Lift the leg, touch the toes. That's 2. 3, we're going to 20. 4, 5, keep going. We're going to do chest lifts. So you're going to extend your arms straight out in front of you. And then you're going to lift your chest as high as you can, okay? I'm pushing my hands into the mat just to show you the motion that you're going for with your chest. You want to lift it as high as you can. But I'm not going to be using my hands to help me do that. I'm just going to pull my elbows back and lift the chest as high as I can. Okay, and then you'll extend your arms back in front of you, return into your starting position. These, again, are harder than they look. We're doing 40. I can tell you right now, there's no way I can do 40 of these without pausing to rest. So do your best. Let's go ahead and get into it. So extend the arms, and now bend the elbows, and lift the chest. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to 40. It's 20. That's 30. I'm going to breathe for just a second. Finish up these last 10 reps, and then we're going to do another set of 20 thriller abs on the opposite side. Okay, so when you're ready, let's finish up these chest raises or chest lift. That's 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Those are actually better than I thought I was gonna do. All right, so thriller abs, other side. So now, back leg is bent, back foot is flat on the mat. Extend your front leg, straight out, and straighten it as much as you can. So it's not only straight, but I'm stretching it. Like I'm trying to touch that wall way over there with my toes, okay? And keep the leg super duper straight, as straight as you can throughout the entire exercise, okay? Extend the other arm overhead, and when you're ready, lift the leg, keeping it as straight as you can. Touch the toes. That's 1, 2, 3. We're going to 20. That's 10 more. That's 20. All right, moving on to our next 2 exercises. So again, this is kind of a couplet workout, just like we've been doing, but the format is slightly different. So instead of doing the couplet once through and then repeating it, we're just doing it a little bit differently. We're doing 20 reps of the first exercise, then we're doing the second exercise, all 40 reps straight through, and then finishing up with another 20 reps of the first exercise, and that's how we're doing the couplet. So it's slightly different formats. So, but they are couplets, I guess. So the next couplet is going to be a reverse lunge combo and then a pistol squat combo. So starting with our reverse lunge combo, I'm going to start standing here in a neutral position. I'm going to step 1 foot back into a reverse lunge, bending both knees. If you're capable of touching this back knee to the ground, fine. You don't have to. Work to your own level, work within your own range of motion. So if you need to not step back as far, that's fine. If you need to not lunge down as deep, that's fine. Work to your own level, okay? But you want to step back, bend both knees, sink down into your reverse lunge. Just control the movement so you're not banging this knee into the ground. Try to have a 90-degree angle in this front knee if you can. From here, you're going to push into the heel of this front foot to stand, and on the way up, this back leg is going to extend behind you, and you're going to hinge at the hips and come down into a Supergirl. So you're kind of making a T with your body. The standing leg is going to be more or less straight, but you do want to have a slight bend to it. Don't lock the knee out like that. That's not good. Keep a slight bend to that knee. And then you want to extend your foot behind you, extend your hands overhead so that your upper body from your fingertips to your toes is parallel to the ground. You're making kind of a T. Then you're going to sink back into that reverse lunge position. And now from here, this back leg is going to come up in front of you and kick. Kick as high as you can. And meet the palm of your opposite hand, okay? So kick and hit that hand, kick as high as you can, okay? That's 1 rep. We'll be staying on the same leg for 20 reps. So, I'm out of breath just from demonstrating it, my goodness. All right, so here we go, 20 reps, starting in a neutral position. So step back into your reverse lunge, and then right into your Supergirl. Hold that just for a second. Reverse lunge, kick up. So again, you're holding that pose just until you feel like you have control over the movement and until you feel like you could hold it longer if you wanted to, okay? I'm counting that as my first rep, so I have to do 19 more. So when you're ready, here we go. So reverse lunge, Supergirl, reverse lunge, and kick the foot up in front of you. That's 1, or I mean, that's 2 for me. Reverse lunge, Supergirl, reverse lunge, kick up. That's 3. Reverse lunge, Supergirl, reverse lunge, kick up. That's 4. We're going to 20, keep going. I know these are tough. My little booty cheek here is asking me for a short rest break, so I'm gonna shake it out. If your booty cheek is not crying, you don't have to pause. I did 11 reps, so I have to do 9 more. When you're ready, let's go. Same leg. Good job. Those are a killer. Next, we're doing a little pistol squat combo. I'm doing an assisted pistol squat plus a squat jump. So, more glutes and more quads with this one. We're gonna be alternating legs for a total of 40 reps. So we will be doing 20 pistol squats on each leg and a total of 40 jump squats, okay? So for the assisted pistol squat, I'm just going to have one foot behind me so that as I sink down into my squat, I'm going to keep this foot off the ground for as long as I can, but when I need the assistance, that's why it's an assisted pistol squat, I can tap that foot down as needed. And the same thing on the way up. To stand, you want to press the heel of this standing foot into the mat, activating all these muscles in your standing leg from your foot all the way up to your glutes. And this back foot is here to help me as much as I need it. So you can press that foot into the mat a little bit to help you stand up if you lack the strength in your standing leg. So it's there to assist you. Use it as much as you need it, but as little as you can, okay? So standing up, that's the pistol squat. From there, you're just gonna do a squat jump. So squat down and jump up. And then we're alternating sides. So then you'll come to the other side, do your pistol squat on this side, stand, squat, and jump up, okay? 40 reps total. It's gonna be fun. So when you're ready, start to one side of your mat, lift this foot, pistol squat, stand, now squat and jump, and now other side, pistol squat, stand, put the foot down, squat and jump up. That's 2. 3. 4. Keep going. We just have to do that 9 more times. We're going to 40. All right, so pick up my count of 4. Here we go. Let's pick up the pace a little bit if you can. That was 20. So I'm halfway done with this exercise. I have to do another 20 reps. So if you want to follow the same format we've been doing for the previous few workouts, you could now return to the reverse lunge Supergirl reverse lunge kick-up combo. Finish up your last 20 reps of that exercise on the opposite leg, and then come back and complete your last 20 reps of this exercise. That's up to you. I wrote this workout a little bit differently for my own reasons, so you do what works for you. If you want to stick with me and do what I'm doing, we have to do 20 more sets of this little combo. I am going to attempt to do 10 unbroken, and then I'm sure I'll need another little rest because my legs are just becoming too fatigued to realistically think that I can string together another set of 20 without stopping. So I'm gonna go for another 10. If you need a longer rest break, pause the video, come back when you're ready. I'm picking up my count at 20, so lifting this foot behind me, sink down into the squat, use that foot as little as possible to help you as you sink down into your squat, and use it as little as possible to help you stand back up from your squat. As you become fatigued, you will need to use it more, and that's fine. Just continue to challenge yourself to use it as little as you can so that you're really using every muscle in that working leg as much as possible. Okay, so press into the foot of that standing leg to stand, squat, and jump up. That's 24. Pistol squat, stand, squat, and jump up. That's 25. Let's do another 5. That's 26. 27. 28, let's do 2 more, then we'll take another short rest. 29. And 30. This is a really tough little couplet, I know. We have just 10 reps left of this exercise. And then we just need to do our reverse lunge combo on the other leg, and then we can move on to what I believe is our last combo. How many did I write? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So 10 more reps of this exercise. Then we'll finish up with our final 20 reps of our reverse lunge combo, and then there's just 1 more combo left to go. All right, so we're getting there. When you're ready, let's finish up these last 10 reps. So I'm picking up my count at 30. That's 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. Just 5 more. We got this. 36. 37. last one. And 40. All right, good job. That's a tough exercise. This is a tough couplet. We're not quite done with it yet. We have another 20 reps left to go. So the first time through, this was my standing leg. I remember because I always start on my stronger leg. So now I'm switching. This will be my standing leg. So remember to keep that knee soft. Don't lock out the knee, please. Keep it soft. Keep a slight bend to your knee. And remember the combo. So stepping back with the other foot. Stepping back into your reverse lunge. Tap the knee if you can. And now push into the standing foot. Push into the heel of that standing foot. And right into your Supergirl. Hold that just until you feel like you have control over the movement, and you could hold it longer if you wanted to. Now, hinging at the hips, you want to come back down into that reverse lunge, and now this back leg comes forward. Kick it straight up. Hold those hands high, aim high, and aim to touch kick the palm of your opposite hand, okay? So that's our little combo. We're gonna do 20 reps. Make sure you're switching legs. Make sure you're on the opposite leg from what you did the first time through this exercise. Okay, 20 sets when you're ready. So reverse lunge, Supergirl. Hold it till you feel like you have your balance. Reverse lunge and kick up. That's 1. Reverse lunge, Supergirl. Reverse lunge, kick up. That's 2. That's 3. We're going to 20. Do your best. I'm going to do that whole rep over because I didn't have control. I want to have control. So fight for that balance. It's okay if you're wobbling. Try to not let it frustrate you. Try to embrace it, because the more that you're wobbling around and fighting for your balance, while I acknowledge that it can be frustrating because it's not what you're trying to do, but the longer you keep fighting for that balance, it's actually great core work. You're causing all of those tiny little stabilizer muscles all throughout your core to be firing and engaging every time you're wobbling and fighting for your balance like that. So give yourself some grace. Try to be patient. I understand that it's frustrating sometimes when you're trying to balance and you can't balance, but do your best to just try to reframe it as you're working your core in another way. All right? I'm taking a little rest break because that was 10 reps for me, but most of them I wasn't quite happy with. They were good enough for me. They had enough integrity that I feel like I was getting the benefits that I wanted out of the exercise, so I counted them, but I would like these next 10 to be cleaner, if I can, less wobbly, and I want to really string together a good 10 reps without wobbling around too much, without having to check my balance if I can. So I'm gonna do my best. I've had a nice long rest break now, so when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started on these last 10 reps. And I'm gonna try to see if I can make them so much cleaner. Wish me luck. Do your best, that's all you can do. So when you're ready, here we go, pick up my count at 10. I feel like those were marginally cleaner. Not much, but at this point in the workout, we've been going for over 45 minutes. We've been working our legs and glutes a lot already. So I'm fatigued, and that's my weaker leg. So those were clean enough for me. I'm going to count them. I would have loved for them to be cleaner. Something to shoot for next time, all right? But for now, we're gonna move on to our final 2 exercises. I don't know if you wanna consider them a couplet or not, just because I tend to think of a couplet as the format that we've been doing, where you do the 2 exercises and then repeat it. I'm just doing these a little bit differently. So the final 2 exercises, I'll say. The first exercise is going to be a 1-leg glute bridge raise with a leg lift. So you can start by having both feet. You're gonna come all the way down on your back, on your mat. Have both feet flat on the mat. Press your heels into the mat and lift those hips as high as you can. Really squeeze those glutes together at the top. We're gonna be doing that with one leg extended out straight in front of us and one knee bent, one foot pressing into the mat. So, pressing the heel of this standing leg into the mat and lifting the glutes, and you're just going to lift this foot up slightly off the floor. And from here, you're going to do leg raises. So you're just gonna lift the leg up and down, but you're gonna stay in that glute bridge raise the entire time, okay? So if that is too difficult, you can do the exercise without the glute bridge raise. You can keep your entire body on the mat and just lift the leg like this. That's fine. That's a beginner modification if you need to see it. If you are capable of doing that with your hips lifted up off the mat, that's what I'll be doing, 20 reps on this leg, and then we will do the second of these 2 exercises before we switch to the other leg for this, okay? So when you're ready, pressing the heel of this standing foot into the mat, lifting the hips and extending this foot out in front of you. Now lift the leg and lower. That's 1, 2, 3. Controlling that movement up, controlling it on the way down. 4, 5, we're going to 20. 17, 18, 19, last one, 20, good job. Those are hard, but they're fast, see? Okay, final exercise of the whole day, other than our bonus burpee. You're gonna come down to an elbow plank, and we're just gonna punch, okay? So, elbow plank. If you want to keep your knees on the mat, that's fine. If that helps you to do it from this position, that's a possibility. You can also do this from a tabletop position and just punch. Okay, if you're a beginner, that's fine. I'm going to be in an elbow plank, so I'm trying to not have my head in the sun, but I guess that's impossible at this point of the day. So keep your core tight, abs, right? Strong, tight, engaged core. Keep the hips lifted high. Don't let them drop. Don't let your hips drop down like this. Keep them high, okay? And from this position, we're just gonna punch. Each 2 punches counts as 1 rep. So we'll be doing a total of 20 punches with each arm and a total of 40 reps all day, okay? So when you're ready, elbow plank, keep those hips lifted high, and now punch, punch. That's 1, 2, 3. We're going to 20. Do your best to keep the rest of your body still as much as you can while you're punching with your arms. Try to only move your arms if you can, okay? That was 20 for me, because remember, I'm counting each 2 punches as 1 rep. If that's too many reps for you, you can count 1 punch as 1 rep, alternating sides, so that you'll be doing a total of 20 reps on each, 20 punches with each hand, alternating side for a total of 20 reps. The way I'm doing it, I'm doing a total of 40 punches with each hand. I think I said it wrong before, but you can see what I'm doing, so. All right, I'm just taking a quick rest. I also noticed that it was easier for me to keep my fists clenched. When I demonstrated it, I had my palms flat, and then I was making a fist as I did the punch, and then putting my palm flat, but I found I was able to improve the flow a little by keeping my fist clenched the whole time. So whatever works for you. All right, when you're ready, let's quickly finish up these last 20 reps, and then we'll do our leg lifts on the other side, and then that's the workout. All right, come on, let's get this done. So up into your elbow plank, and then punch, 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 punch. That's 2, 3, 4. That was 20. So we're all done with that exercise. All we have left to do is finish up our final 20 glute, single leg, glute, bridge, leg raises. I don't know. All right, so when you're ready, I'm gonna do my best to do alternate without stopping again. I was barely able to do it the first time through, so hopefully I can just really push hard and finish 20 reps of these unbroken without losing anything out of my form. So when you're ready, let's go. Pressing the heel of this standing foot into the mat. Lift the hips as high as you can. Squeeze those glutes. Keep the glutes and the abs nice and strong and tight and engaged the whole time. Extend this other foot out in front of you. Lift the leg and lower, controlling the movement on the way up, controlling the movement on the way down. 20 reps, here we go. That was 20. I should have brought my timer down to the mat with me before starting that exercise, so I would have a more accurate time. Right now my timer says 57:03. So let's say it took me 5 seconds, plus or minus, from the time I completed my last rep until I got up and shut off my timer. So I'm gonna call my official score 56 minutes and 58 seconds. It was something close to that. We are just about finished. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. When you're ready, here we go. Final rep of the day. All right, that's gonna do it for today. If you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. There were a couple of new exercises, so let me know what you thought of those. I really liked that side lunge combo. It was a little bit of a rocky road for me today, but I want to keep working on it. I want to get better at it because I thought it was a great exercise. So please let me know what you thought of this one. Let me know how you did with it. Let me know what your time was. Thank you to everyone who's been working out with me lately. And even if you're not working out with me, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years. I appreciate you all so very much. As always, if anything is unclear with the format of this workout we were doing today, if you have questions about any of the exercises, if you're unclear how to do them with the proper form, if you need to see beginner modifications, please just ask. It's very important that you're doing the exercises with the proper form, because if you're going to be out here putting in the work and putting in the time, you want to make sure you're getting the maximum benefits out of each exercise. So the way to do that is to make sure you're doing them properly as opposed to just kind of going through the motions. So if you have any questions about how to do the exercises properly, please ask. The second and much more important reason to make sure that you are minding your form is because if your form is lacking, you are increasing your risk of injury, and I do not want anyone getting hurt. So do not hesitate to reach out if you have questions or if you need help, if you need to see beginner modifications. It's so important that all of my workouts are always accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. So I'm always here to help facilitate that. Do not hesitate to reach out if you have questions or if you need help, if you need to see beginner modifications. I'm always here to help with that. One final thank you before I say goodbye to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way to the end and leaving me a comment with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I go, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, don't call me shoeless, you're shoeless. So if you are still watching this video, hello. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know that someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, don't call me shoeless, you're shoeless. that's it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.